Jorge from USPTO always gets upset with me because I tease him, but he was a big fan of the egg drop. And yes, you can invent doing the egg drop, you can. But by the time students reach me, they've usually done about 3 egg drops and about 3 different bridge designs. So by the time they get to me, it's like, we got to do something a little different here. When we talk about invention education, it's oftentimes about solving problems. And I think what the important thing here is kind of the story behind the problems. I think that's what really matters to students when they get involved with invention education is it has so much more meaning. Even right now, Garima, you're on here with us. We're doing a project right now with, are you doing police or fire? Refresh my memory.
Our class is doing police this year.
You're doing police, so you're in my period 6. So period 6, they're inventing for police. And what are you inventing for the police officers currently? Well, I should say, what's the problem? The problem you're trying to solve first, I should always ask.
Right. So we were given the opportunity to actually meet with police officers and interview them so we could talk with them about problems that they experience with their equipment that they have. And one of the problems that our police officer said that he was struggling with was the earpieces that police officers use. Often when they're moving around, they're running, they're being very active. So these earpieces tend to fall out of their ears, and that can cause a hindrance when they're performing any activities that they're supposed to, and overall just slows them down. And as well as this, they carry flashlights with them at all times during night shifts. And the police officers talking about how without these flashlights during night shifts, they basically can't do anything else since they need it on them at all times. But what it does is it decreases their mobility since they have one hand on the flashlight and they can only use the other hand to perform any necessary tasks. So the invention that we decided to create was an ear cuff that attaches onto the ear and it prevents the earpiece from falling out. And as well as that, it has a light box on top that can shine not only LED light, but also UV light, which can assist them during house searches. UV light is used for finding fingerprints. It's used a lot in criminology and forensic science. So, and as well with the lights being up here, their hands are free, so they have more mobility. They can perform tasks that they need to.
Thank you. And you just demonstrated to me and everyone here why these things mean more to you because you met with beneficiaries, you took the time to explore their worlds, and you began to understand a problem. You focused in on it, you validated the problem, and then you sought out to invent a solution to the problem that they had been experiencing.